Good morning, everybody. I hope all is well and that you slept well. Here it is good morning in Kleintoon land. And yesterday we did this pink triangle dye experiment. So last night I added the citric acid to each jar, then let it sit for a while, then I heat set them all in my microwave, which took quite a long time, and you can get 3 in at a time. And then they sat overnight, and then this morning I've rinsed them, and now I will hang them up to dry. So just a quick recap. I'll put this down. I don't want to put it on there, it's wet. But this bottom row was the lowest concentration of red. That one was a little bit more, that one even more, and that one the most. Similarly on this side, the least black, a little bit more black, even more black, and the most black. That side, the least fuchsia, a little bit more fuchsia, even more, and the most fuchsia. So I just did some calculations here just that you can see. At the end of the day, it's actually still very little color. The least is 0.17 and the most is 0.53. So that's anywhere from 20%, 2%, 0.2 up till 0.5, so 0.5% depth of shade. So I've not even used a full 1% color. So they are still actually quite light compared to the colors, but they are a nice mix. So I've arranged them from, put this down here again, I've numbered them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as I'm going to show you now, we are moving up the numbers on the red scale, so to say. Let me put this down somewhere that I can reference it without getting it wet. So without further ado, can I even get this all in my camera? Yeah, let's put it on wide angle. There you go. Excuse my kitchen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And as you can actually see from each one, that was the bottom of the skein where it went into the dye first. And then this is the top of the skein where it was at the top. So actually one can get a nice impression of what it might look like, a little bit more concentrated and a little bit more diluted. So this is actually a really nice gauge of what each of the colors will look in a little bit higher concentration and a little bit lower concentration. But as you can see, it's quite an arrangement of different pinks. So these 4 are at the bottom of our triangle. So they had the least red in it. This one had the most black. That one had the most fuchsia, if you're picturing our triangle now. So we've got this row at the bottom, most fuchsia, most black, moving from black to fuchsia, from fuchsia to black, and from red upwards. So they are really looking awesome. And then these are the middle 3. So that's 6, 7, and 8. So 7 is actually the middle of our triangle. As I said yesterday, the median. So it's the average of all of the colors is actually this one, which is actually a really, really, really gorgeous color. Again, it's all looking so different in reality from my camera. So who knows? Maybe you guys are seeing it completely differently. So we have 6, 7, and 8. That's the middle of our triangle. 5, 6, and 7, yes. And 7 and 8, 8 and 9, sorry, are the top 2 corners. That's these 2. See, there was 6, 7, and 8. So 7 is right in the middle. 8 and 9 have the second most amount of red, and then equal amounts of black and fuchsia. And then this one has the most red and the least black and the least fuchsia. So that is what our triangle looks like. Let me put it up this way. From darkest to lightest in red. So I will now hang them up to dry and then put them back in their triangle form, hopefully without mixing them up. And then we can have a look again. What is what? Have yourselves an awesome day.